Earthquakes are some of the most destructive forces of nature. We know they strike without warning and cause massive damage to communities, homes, and buildings. Just imagine the devastating scenes from earthquakes in places like Haiti, Japan, and most recently Turkey and Syria, where entire cities were reduced to rubble in mere moments. But what if we could prevent this kind of damage? What if we could build structures that can withstand the shaking of the ground? With the help of new technology based on machine learning, this is now possible in a revolutionary way. In this video, we delve into the current technology for preventing building collapses during earthquakes and examine the future potential of artificial intelligence in this life-saving arena. Join us as we take a look at some of the most innovative and effective technologies in use today. But first, consider hitting that like button, subscribing, and ringing the bell for more content like this. The power of shock-absorbing technology. Imagine a world without these life-saving technologies. A world where every time an earthquake strikes, tall skyscrapers come crashing down, schools and hospitals crumble, and entire neighborhoods are destroyed. This is not just a nightmare scenario, but a reality that we could face if we do not prioritize the use of technology in construction. Buildings of all types and sizes can be vulnerable to earthquakes, but it's particularly critical to ensure the safety of tall skyscrapers, schools, and hospitals. These structures, due to their height, weight, and importance to the community, pose a significant risk to public safety if they were to collapse during an earthquake. However, with the implementation of technologies such as base isolation systems, seismic dampers, and seismic-resistant design, we can significantly reduce the risk of building collapse during earthquakes. These technologies work by reducing the amount of stress that's transferred from the ground to the building, allowing it to better withstand the forces of an earthquake. So the next time you're in a tall building, a school, or a hospital, take a moment to think about the life-saving technologies that are protecting you and the community. Let us never forget the importance of investing in technology to ensure that our buildings can withstand the forces of nature and keep us safe. Top 3 shock-absorbing technologies for buildings. So let's dive into some of the most commonly used technologies for preventing building collapses during earthquakes. First, there's base isolation. This technology involves installing a layer of flexible material between the building's foundation and its structure. This layer, made of materials like rubber or lead, acts as a shock absorber, reducing the amount of stress that's transferred from the ground to the building during an earthquake. This system is highly effective and can protect buildings from even the most severe earthquakes. However, it can be expensive to install and maintain, and may not be suitable for all building types. Next, we have seismic dampers. This technology involves installing shock-absorbing devices, such as hydraulic or mechanical dampers, within the building structure. These devices work by absorbing energy from earthquakes and reducing the stress on the building. Seismic dampers are highly effective, but they can also be expensive and may require regular maintenance. Finally, there's seismic-resistant design. This approach involves designing and constructing buildings to be more earthquake-resistant from the ground up. This can include using materials that are stronger and more flexible, such as steel, as well as designing buildings with a shape that can better withstand the forces of earthquakes. Seismic-resistant design is a cost-effective way to improve the safety of buildings, but it requires careful planning and attention to detail. Advances in technology for earthquake-proof buildings. In conclusion, each of these technologies has its own pros and cons, but they all play an important role in ensuring the safety of buildings during earthquakes. By combining these technologies and applying them in a thoughtful and strategic manner, we can significantly reduce the risk of building collapse and protect communities from the devastating effects of earthquakes. As we continue to learn and develop new technologies for preventing building collapses during earthquakes, the future looks bright. There are already numerous exciting projects underway that are incorporating these life-saving technologies in innovative ways. For example, companies are working on developing smart systems that can detect earthquakes in real time and automatically adjust the building's response to reduce the risk of damage. These systems will use sensors and artificial intelligence to analyze seismic data and make real-time adjustments to the building structure. This will provide an extra layer of protection and ensure that buildings are responding optimally during an earthquake. Another exciting development is the use of new materials. Researchers are developing new materials, such as carbon fiber composites, that are even stronger and more flexible than traditional materials like steel. These materials will be used in new construction projects to create buildings that are even more earthquake resistant. In addition, these materials are lighter, making them easier to transport and install, and are also more durable, which will reduce maintenance costs over time. Looking ahead, it's clear that the use of technology in construction will only become more widespread and sophisticated. As our understanding of earthquakes and the ways in which they impact buildings continues to grow, we can expect to see even more innovative and effective technologies emerge. Our goal must be to ensure that every building is designed and constructed with safety in mind, so that communities can be protected from the devastating effects of earthquakes. In conclusion, we hope that this video has shed light on the important role that technology plays in preventing building collapses during earthquakes. By investing in these life-saving technologies, we can ensure the safety of our communities and protect the lives of those who call these buildings home. If you are interested in learning more about the latest developments in technology for preventing building collapses during earthquakes, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell notification for more of our latest videos. Your support helps us continue to bring you the latest and greatest content on this important topic. Thanks for watching.